take it from me, if it's something that has been haunting you and every year you're like, this is the year I'm going to do it. This is the year I'm going to do it. Just do it now. We're just doing it now because you already know what you need to do, right? Do you ever think about why you want to be a creator? Why you want to do YouTube? Why you want to create a business? Like truly. And this is for those of you that like want to do this seriously. You want it to be a significant part of your life, your business, your lifestyle. Why do you want to do it? Like we should all be thinking about this from time to time. So I'll be brutally honest with you about my journey. Sometimes I make less than minimum wage, and I have for many years considered this my full-time job, right? This is my full-time business. This is everything to me. Everything to me. But even when that happens, I still don't quit, because the reason for me is that the success of this journey is the path towards my financial freedom and like just energetic life autonomy, which is important to me. Now, I want freedom, and maybe that's something that you also want as well. But like, what are we wanting freedom from? I know that like when working with, being like an employee, all of that was always like, let me do this job until I can get to doing my own thing. So that's kind of just been built into me all the time. And a big turning point for me was when a partner, like my first YouTube channel, like that I was seriously trying to build, which was like in 2011 at least, maybe it was 2010, was building my first channel, right? It was a sassy survival guide. And gosh, I was obsessed. I loved it. But I didn't know how to do any of the technical stuff. Like that wasn't my department when it came to the production. I was on camera host. I was the producer. I would make the connections. I would do the strategy, the planning, all of that, connected it. I had like a local partner. I had, like it was doing it. Like it was happening. But I was working with a partner who did the technical side, the filming, the editing, and all of that. And I felt like I just couldn't. Like I couldn't do that. But this partner like didn't want to be doing that. And at the time, like it made me really upset because it was like, well, why did you even start this endeavor with me? Like why? Why do you even cross this bridge? But like it's fine. It's other people, you can start something and realize like later, I don't want to be doing that, right? So, okay. But like I couldn't stop thinking about it. So like I did for a while, just kind of give up until I was like, I'm still haunted by the idea of making this YouTube channel like a thing. Because of that, I did not ask for help again for another project. I was like, I'm going to start learning how to film and edit and do all of that stuff myself. And I will tell you that is what changed my life, was learning how to do those things myself, even though it did take time to learn how to do that and also be on camera at the same time and also like do all the other things. And it's a lot of things to think about, but it's possible, right? You can do it. And I saw why I wanted that, because I didn't want it to come up again where I would work on something and I would fall in love with it and I would have to drop it because someone else didn't care about it as much as me, because no one else is going to care about your thing as much as you care about your thing, because it's your thing, right? So getting to the point of autonomy in my creation process, I knew was going to lead to my autonomy in my business and working, right? Because when working full-time jobs, a lot of people think, yeah, I've got a good stable job. I don't have to worry about anything because I got a stable job. I just got to show up. I got to sit in the seat. I got to push the buttons and I'm good until something happens. And these regular jobs, right? Like they're not as stable as people would think, because everybody in somebody else's project is dispensable. Like it doesn't matter how committed you are to their thing, something might not work out and then you're no longer working with them. So being autonomous makes the most sense for me. That's the place I feel the most safe, even though there's always ups and downs and there's droughts and there's big bounty of, like seasons like that. But I stick with it, right? Because I know that's just on me. That's not like waiting for something else to fall apart. That's on me. So my most proud moment in my business was just like a couple of years ago. And it was when I was advised and then I moved on forward with it, was establishing my S Corp. So I've been an independent contractor for forever and ever and ever. And that's fine. if you're, supplementing side gig and stuff like that. But, my advisor was like, well, you're making this much amount of money over the past couple of years. You should consider this S Corp situation. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about I'm a corporation myself. That's pretty cool. And I believe the threshold where that starts to be recommended as potentially being beneficial for you as a business, and this is not advice, this is just me saying what happened with me, is when you're making more than 60K a year for a couple of years, and you see that it's on a steady trajectory and upward path, right? So I was like, wow, I'm doing this. I am making this happen. And so I was like, yeah, I did. And I'm still so proud of it. Whenever I have to fill out a W-9 and I'm like, no, here's my employer identification number. All of my client payments go through the business, and then the business pays me. Then I am an employee of Mandel Media, which is the name of my business, my incorporation. But it's just a really cool structure, because now the business isn't me. The business is separate. The business is something I work on. But before, I was the business. And it's just kind of a mindset shift. And it really, I don't know, I'm so proud of it. And it's something that makes me feel like I'm in control, because if it fails or it doesn't, that's on me. It's just my work, right? It's not, at some point, someone's going to decide I'm not useful anymore. If I didn't see something coming, it's because I wasn't looking. So that's the key there. The reason I keep working on this, because I could have gone and done this with whatever other companies, and did go work for somebody. The reason I go through the ups and downs of doing this on my own is because of my freedom. Whether I'm big ballin' or not, it's my freedom. It's my life. And that's a really big sense of pride for me. And this is something that I want for you guys, because I can tell if you're somebody who's communicated with me, you're part of my community, you're participating in my stuff I put out into the world, I am pretty sure this is something you want as well. And if it is, you're in the right place, you are not too late, you can do this. It's just a matter of doing it, right? And being a creator that wants to make money is not a bad thing. That is a good thing. That is a good thing, because you want to put good into the world. And also, if you're hanging out with me, please, you got to be wanting to put good into the world in your way. If you're out to cause trouble, you're in the wrong place. This isn't for you. If you do it and you're putting good into the world and you are making money, money is a resource, and resources help you do even more good in the world, whether it's for your life or for the world out there. The resources are how you can continue to put out a good output of good. And without resources, that's trouble, right? So first thing you got to get to is getting resources. Then you have resources, you can do something with those resources. And focusing on getting more resources, focusing on how can I get more clients? How can I make more money is selfish, but also knowing if I can do this, then I can share with you my journey and the tips that I have, so you can also do this. Because I assume, like I said, if you're here, this is maybe something you want for yourself as well. Now, it is not for the faint of heart, right? If you are someone who doesn't have a high risk tolerance, right? You have to have a high risk tolerance. It's not going to be fun. I have worked for people and gotten laid off. I have worked for myself and lost clients. I have been successful on both of those sides as well. But one of them puts the responsibility on someone else, and one of them puts the responsibility on you. Just something to think about. If you're someone who needs to blame something else, then just go get a regular person job and then don't think about it, right? Until it's too late, because then it's their fault, right? Okay, regardless. If being a content creator in this way is something that haunts you, you have been thinking about it, then do it. Because I'm telling you, it's not going to stop. Those dreams are going to haunt you. Take it from me. If it's something that has been haunting you, and every year you're like, this is the year I'm going to do it. This is the year I'm going to do it. Just do it now. We're just doing it now, because you already know what you need to do, right? And if you're not sure how to start, but you know you do want to make money with this eventually, when you're figuring out what you're going to make, start with figuring out what is something I can make that will be attractive and align with companies that I do want to work for, right? there's a lot of like, make what the audience needs, what's the audience asking for? Okay, yes, but also as a creative, you do have the right to make what you feel needs to be made, right? I feel like my relationship with the audience is collaborative, not dictated to me. So something to consider, but I do always have the audience in mind, right? Where I'm like, what do I feel could be useful for them? What are they asking for? And what could be fun for all of us, right? If it's something that you want, if it's something that you want to be doing, let's do it. Let's commit here together to actually getting done the thing that you want to be doing, right? And if that's creating content, that's being successful in your YouTube channel, because that can look different. You know, like for me, like successful isn't the millions of followers, which but still something that I want. Okay, still a thing that I want to achieve because I want to crack that puzzle. But success to me is being able to continue building my freedom and in turn share the information on how I built my freedom for other people as well, for you. There's so many ways that the place that like this journey can go. And I do see you. I see you. I like pay attention to the people who pop in and out of my live streams or comment on my videos or in my community. And I pay attention and I see what can happen and what good you can put out into the world. But for whatever reason, there's something that's like stopping you. Let's commit together to doubling down and just really going for it. Let's stop beating around the bush. You know, we're doing it. We're doing it. And we're doing it here. Let me know in the comments if this is you, if you want to, with me, commit to actually making this happen for yourself and for the people that you could also help get freedom from whatever it is, the thing that you're wanting to share. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. We're ready to do it. Let's push harder. And I will see y'all in the next video.